All right, here we go. Championship weekend. Dom, how we feeling?
I feel optimistic. Team I picked to win the Super Bowl is still going. So,
My runner-up is still alive.
sure, but one of us will lose this week officially.
This is true. This is very true.
Yeah.
Two fun
How are
games,
you
though.
feeling? How are you feeling from
I'm
an
a
hour
little
and a half ago?
stressed. Mainly, see, here's the thing that hurts me a little bit. I've thought about this more and more.
Boy.
There are two teams that are very bad for me if they win the Super Bowl, and there's two teams that don't hurt as much. So, with that being said, and I
Let's get
hate
into
it
it.
because I mildly have to root for the Chiefs here.
Wow.
The easy, as much as I don't want it to happen, at the same time, if any of the three other teams win, it's bad for Lamar.
Yeah.
That hurts. However, if the Eagles win, it doesn't hurt Lamar as much, really. Because even if the Eagles win, nobody's having that conversation about Hurts and Lamar.
Yeah, nobody.
That conversation won't come up. It's
There's no
just that roster is
because
too good.
how Philly's built. Yeah,
that's the
everybody
team.
knows that. Yeah.
However, if the Bills win, this offseason will be one of my 7 hell.
I'm hoping. I'm hoping
And
for it.
if the Commanders win, I don't like that conversation. That conversation will be very, very stressful for me too. I won't know how to navigate that.
Oh man, I didn't even think about that conversation.
Yeah, that conversation will be a real thing.
That's interesting.
That will be very stressful for me. Yeah, no. So I'm definitely not rooting for those still. As much as I just love the Commanders vibes, I also don't. I want it to end. I need it to end. I need the Bills to end. However, if the Chiefs win, we're all mad. Everybody's just mad. Outside of Kansas City, nobody's happy. That's fine. If I'm going down, I'm taking everybody down with me. So that's just kind of where I stand.
Yeah.
The Eagles, again, I don't know, it's annoying because it's Philly, but also I live in Philly. I'll take the party and I'll take a day off work.
The team. So Philly is just a very well constructed team at the end of the day. Mm-hmm. They are deep at every position that matters. I won't say that matters because quarterback matters and they're not deep at that position. But at like running back, they have 3 guys that they use regularly. They're deep on the line.
They're built so well that they can hide their quarterback.
Exactly, which helps greatly. Deep at receiver, you see it. Even tight end with Calcaterra, he's pretty solid when he needs to be in plays well. So, and then you get into the defense, it's just the most well-constructed defense in the league. Like, I was going to say, at least.
By far, it's the best roster left.
Oh, 100%.
And there's a real argument to be made that was the best roster in the league.
Yeah.
I like
exactly what I just said, yeah.
Yeah, like, it's not just like, oh, it's a really, really good roster. Like, I mean, you go through, it's really just them and the Lions more than anything. But, like, there's an argument to be made that there's more talent on that roster than as good as the Lions were.
I agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
So I think it's an interesting game just because it's a division game. And anything can happen in any division game. Commanders and Eagles, when they play twice a season, they've both been close, fun, competitive matchups. So I expect nothing less in this one.
Ooh, it just dropped down.
Whether
Philly was 6-point favorites, it's down to 5.5 now.
Boy,
the money's coming in on the Commanders.
Weather in Philly for tomorrow
shouldn't be too bad, actually. I think it's going to be like mid-30s.
You're looking at a high 38.
37 and cloudy.
So, better conditions than last week to play in. Definitely going to be favorable for both quarterbacks. Potentially
little windy.
Daniels, just because Daniels has a better arm than Hurts does.
It allows Daniels to do more.
Yeah. I like the potential in this game for the Commanders to make some splash plays. Really just kind of make it interesting. Because, they proved me wrong last week, and I think they might be able to do it again. Do it once, shame on you. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again.
Get fooled again.
I'll buy in a little bit. I do think the Eagles are probably still going to win this game just because of roster construction. And the fact that they've already played them twice this year. That's the only thing I'm looking at.
If they would have beaten them twice, I think it's a little bit scarier. But that they split. You got that going for. It's tough to beat someone 3 times in a year.
I had that conversation already with somebody who's an Eagles fan. I said, "Guys, you're lucky since you already lost the Commanders. You kind of have that like out of the way. You know how to beat them. I like that.
And the
better.
plan with house money runs out at some point.
For sure.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, they're nothing to lose, but also that gets to a point where it's just like, oh, this is real now. So you just wonder, okay, is the pressure going to get to them at some point?
Yeah. And
now, if they just come out
week.
free, then I'm scared as if I'm an Eagles fan. But
yeah.
I think it'll be a fun game regardless, though. I mean, I think you'll know after the first. If it's a tight first quarter, I think we have a game. If Eagles move the ball pretty quickly on their first couple drives, I think Commanders might be in for a long day.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'll be driving back from Bedford tomorrow while this game's going, so we'll see.
Fair enough. Yeah.
I'm very, very interested.
And
but
then
I'm more interested in this AFC game. What were you saying?
I was moving on to that.
Oh, you're also moving into it. All right, beautiful.
Yeah, I was
on the same page.
Getting into that one.
More interested in the AFC game a little bit. Bills Chiefs. Just what is this, third time in 4 years? This is our 5 years to start AFC
Something
Championship
like that.
game.
No, only the second time it's been the AFC
Only the
Championship
second
game.
time. Oh, okay. They just play each other.
They've played like 4 times in the last 5 years.
So I have a fun fact that I collected on Twitter that I did not send to you because this is my fun fact. Let me pull it up here. It's quite shocking, eye-opening. Josh Allen versus the Chiefs. Regular season, he's 4-1. He's only lost to the Chiefs in the regular season 1 time. 25.8 points per game, averages 296.2 yards, 13 touchdowns, and 4 turnovers in the entirety in 5 games. Pretty good. In the playoffs, he's 0-3. However, his offensive numbers are significantly better. He's 28 points per game, 342.3 offensive yards per game, 9 touchdowns, 1 turnover. But he's lost every game they've played. Tell me how that makes sense. I just need somebody to do it. Because I don't know.
Chiefs are usually just a little bit more buttoned up. That's literally what it comes down to. It's the difference between Andy Reid and Sean McDermott. That's what it is. Sean McDermott, we saw it earlier this year against the Texans. Like we've talked about it, his game management is always a little wonky. You're always nervous about it. You don't worry about that with Andy Reid.
That's what it is. I mean, it's definitely fair. It's just mind-blowing that you can be so good offensively, but you still end up losing the game like that.
Yeah, just
especially when
it's just the Chiefs
especially
in the
regular
season.
Like
they're fully buttoned up come playoff.
Yeah. I'm
insane.
very, very interested about this because I personally have felt this way all season, that this is the year the Bills finally break through. I've said it from day one. It's first episode.
I mean, I said it at the beginning of the year too. I think this is my favorite version of the Bills.
Yeah.
In the Josh Allen era.
Just a bunch of fun guys having fun.
It's less Josh Allen. It's more run game. The defense has been really good. Like, everybody was worried about it. The players that they lost in the offseason, it's like, no, it's you have a more cohesive group on this.
And that's all you need sometimes. It's not just a bunch of stars who talk a lot. It's a bunch of guys up in Buffalo, no job, good job done. And I'm sticking with my guns. I'm sticking with my feelings, and I feel that Buffalo gets the job done on Sunday. They win, and they advance to the Super Bowl for the first time in 30 years.
I don't hate that. I'm not like 100% I'm disagreeing with you on anything.
No, I can see either of these teams winning on Sunday.
That's kind of where
I'm at. And my feelings.
That's fair. I would lean Chiefs just because
it's the Chiefs.
It's the Chiefs. Yeah, what am I going to do?
Yeah, I get it. It's the narrative. It's the narrative that I hate, I despise, but it's the narrative.
It's not even a narrative. It's just, this is just what happens.
Yeah,
it's reasonable. Tough to bet against a team that's been to 7 straight AFC championship games. I mean, you want to bet history on this and say that they're not going to get the three-peat because it's never happened. But also, I mean, if there's going to be a team that does it, it's going to be this Chiefs team.
Probably.
Yeah.
And it's just tough. It's just tough. That's all. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
If the Chiefs lose, I'm going to be in a great mood next week. If the Chiefs win, I'll be in a less great mood next week.
That's fair.
We'll find out what mood I'm in.
I'll just be unhappy no matter what happens.
And that's your fault for believing in your team. That's the benefit of knowing your team's always going to disappoint you.
I know. And I always know it's coming, but they always rope me in. All the time.
I don't let it happen. I let it happen for 2 weeks. 2 weeks they wrote me in. It was the Commanders game and the Bengals game. I was roped. They had me.
Well.
And then I realized
you guys also have less talent.
Yeah, fair. I realized it was all a farce, and I let it go.
Yeah. No, I hate this weekend now.
Yeah.
I hate Sunday night. I will be watching Sunday night. I'm
100%. It might end up being
intrigued by Sunday night. I'm also, no matter what happens,
I'm excited.
I hope both teams lose. I hope this game just keeps going, just infinite overtimes. I hope they're still playing this time next week.
That would be impressive.
It just never ends.
Never ends. Lowest scoring game of all time. Longest game.
Or highest. It can be the highest scoring game too.
Well, it
could be next Saturday, and it'd be 936 to 936. I don't care.
But it's not college football. They don't get infinite chances. It's team one scores a touchdown.
They're kicking a lot of field goals.
No, because even if the third scores a field goal, the game's over. It's not college.
I hope both teams lose. I don't care how it happens. I don't care how it has to happen.
All right.
I just want it to be over. I want the season to be over.
Your season is over. We're almost there.
I don't want to have to talk about it anymore.
You picked a bad podcast to be a part of.
I know, right? Can we talk about hockey season?
No, we can't. Do you have any other overarching thoughts for this weekend before we get into our activity?
For these games, no, not really. I think, mean, obviously we differ on the second game. However, not really. Like, we're picking different winners, but also we think it's going to be close and we're not going to be shocked either way. And we're both on the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, if the Commanders pull that off, I don't even know what to do with that.
It'll be interesting for sure. Yeah.
That would be absolutely insane. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get into the fun part here.
Yeah. So, all right. You got the coin?
Only 2 games this week. We're going to mess around a little bit here and do a little draft.
But not a draft that you guys are expecting.
Yeah. This is, of the 4 teams left, we're going to do a little draft and then yell at each other about whose team is better.
Yeah.
With who's left. So we're going full offense here.
So 11 personnel on offense, quarterback, running back, 3 receivers, tight end, and full O-line. And then we're doing D-line, edge, linebacker, corner, and safety.
Yeah, we're doing a nice little abridged defense here because
one of us lacks a little bit of knowledge.
I mean, are we dialed in on all 9 to 12 linebackers that are involved in these games? Yeah, one of us lacks it. All right.
I am more dialed in than you are.
I mean, in the sense of, are either one of us making really sound arguments?
Okay, fair enough.
When we get to our third linebacker?
Fair enough. I'm not disagreeing with you. Okay.
Yeah, that's where I land on that.
All right.
That's what it is.
Flip the coin. I'll call it in the air.
All right. Do you want to call it ahead of time? I'll let you, visiting team here.
I'm going to go with heads and hope I lose.
Heads? Oh, man. Tails never fails. Or tails, yeah. Tails never fails. It is, but you're not going to like it.
It's heads?
It is heads.
All right. So does that mean I go first? Does that mean I get to pick?
No, that means you go first.
Shit. All right. I'm going to... A lot about what I'm doing here is drafting the better team. So with that, I'm going to take positional scarcity into this. And with my first pick I'm taking Saquon.
I mean, fair enough, but I think you might have fucked up a little bit there. Because we are snaking this. We are snaking this, by the way. So
We
I
are
get the next two
snaking this.
picks.
Yeah. Go ahead, take Mahomes. That's fine.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just do this
It's just
so
Saquon.
I can keep track of what you got.
Here's why I took Saquon. He is by far
ahead.
the best running back
Mm-hmm.
in this. Not only in this, but in the NFL this past season. By far the best. He got MVP consideration. So, in my mind, in this draft, he is leaps and bounds better than the next guy. I want to have leaps and bounds better than the next guy at every position for as many positions as I can.
That's totally fair. No, I don't
Mahomes
hate
is
the pick.
better
I didn't
than
think you were
Allen.
going to do it, but
100%, because I have to long game this a little bit, just a little bit.
That's fair. I mean, that was
I
going to be
knew
one of my next two picks. I will
exactly.
say that.
I knew I wasn't going to get Saquon, so I might as well make sure I get him, because the bridge between Saquon and whoever you consider the next running back is a lot bigger than Mahomes to Allen.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't hate that play.
Happily, I'll take Allen.
That's fair. With that being said, though, I'll just rattle off my first two here. I'm going Mahomes and A.J. Brown.
Okay. Don't hate that for you.
Yeah. I was either going to go Allen Saquon or Mahomes A.J. Brown, because I knew if I got the first pick, I would go Mahomes and you were going to go Allen Saquon. That was going to be off the board pretty quickly.
I actually wouldn't have gone Allen. So, and you still didn't take my next guy, which is that much better. With my second pick, I'm going Creed Humphrey.
Ooh, fair enough. Going the interior.
Like
there.
I said,
I feel like that's a bold strategy there. Taking interior that early.
He's the best center by far. 2-time All-Pro in his first 4 seasons in the NFL.
Yeah. I don't disagree
he might
with how
be
great
the best offensive lineman in the NFL. That's what I want. I want dogs. I want guys that are going to just do what I need them to do. I didn't expect you to take wide receiver so quick. So that definitely.
Oh, I'm getting that locked up pretty quickly. The QB wide receiver tandem.
With that, I'm going to go Terry now.
Ooh.
At that point.
Ooh. So you went Creed, Terry.
Because I don't want to miss out on Terry after that.
Okay.
Based on strategy. Who's left.
So here's my question. Can I make Josh Allen my running back?
No, cannot.
Hey, can I do that? Do we get the positionless basketball and football here?
No, that is not how this works.
Okay.
Now, do you see why I went Saquon?
Yeah, that's fair. But I'm also okay with that.
Yeah.
Because what I'm going to do here...
Mad. I'm so mad.
I know, because
I'm hoping you don't go this way. Okay, go for it.
I could really fuck you here. Damn, this is tough. I got two different thoughts.
It's tough.
I do different thoughts on these. Let me look.
You do what you need to do, pal. And that way I can start planning a few of my next moves here. This is tough. I hate this.
I know. There's one thing I really want to do, but I think do that.
Interesting.
Too, actually. No.
Interesting.
I'm going to do it this way.
All right.
I'm shoring up my O-line here.
Okay.
And I'm going to go Deion Dawkins and Lane Johnson.
Fair. Thank you for not taking anybody else. I was considering them, just not yet.
Yeah, I think I know where you're going to go.
Where do you think I'm going?
On this, I'm not going to say it just in case you don't.
Okay. I am going for the defensive side of the ball.
Yep.
And I'm going to...
Yep. I know where you're going with this one here.
I'm going to start on D-line.
Yep.
And I'm going to take Jalen Carter.
You didn't do what I thought you were going to do. Okay.
Well, it's a coin flip. They're both very good.
That's why I ended up going O-line. Because I was just like, I don't hate either option.
And then I'm going to go back to wide receiver, and I am going to go Devontae Smith.
All right, fair enough.
because you have the best wide receiver, so give me the next two best.
Yeah, that's fair. Old Slimmy.
Old
All right.
Slim Reaper.
Well, in that case, I now have some time to work with on that.
Yeah, I like.
We're like, once like other stuff gets locked up, we're just kind of like, let's say, like, because you still don't have a quarterback. I know who you're taking,
my
but you
last
get to
pick will
wait
be
till
Josh.
the end.
I want you to know my last pick's going to be
I
Josh
know.
Allen.
That's the only downside.
That's
of
the
doing
benefit.
it. It's fighting for everything else.
I told you, positional scarcity means a lot to me.
I know. Yeah, that's entirely fair. So I can wait on that one here. I think I can a little bit. I am going to. What I think I want to do here, and I gotta look here. I just gotta double check myself. Ooh, this just got really stressful. I don't like this anymore.
It's strategy. Strategy
It
is smart.
is. This is.
I told you, but you weren't considering. All my picks are for a reason. I don't make picks for no reason.
This is true. Let's do. Hold on. I gotta.
I know who I want my next two picks to be. We'll see if you mess me up here.
I think I know what I want to do. I'm just double checking myself on this. I think I know what the right play is here. I just don't know if I want to do that. Yeah, because I can sit on that one. I'm go with either option. I am going to go Travis Kelce.
Okay.
As one of them. And the second one, ooh, actually, I think I should take the best one on the board there. Check. This is who I want. I'm like, ooh, because I think he qualifies as the. Does he qualify as the edge? No, I don't think he does. Maybe. I want to go edge. I'm gonna go edge.
You're gonna go edge? Okay.
Because I think there's less of. I think there's less of those.
Okay.
Actually, no, not really. Damn. Wow. Why is this difficult? Why is this so difficult?
This is fun.
I know. I'm like, I don't know where I want to go on this one.
And it's hilarious because I know exactly where I'm going with my next.
Oh wait, did you? Neither one of us took a D line yet, did you? Or you took Jalen
Carter.
No, I can. Yeah, because I can sit on that one. No, I need another.
Hey man, pick who you want. I have a big strategy right now.
I gotta go. I gotta go another receiver. I'm gonna take Nuke.
Okay.
I gotta get that in there.
That's fine. I'm not disagreeing with that play.
Yeah, I gotta do that.
Just get ready to pick again. First pick, I'm taking for a guard. I'm going Landon Dickerson.
Okay.
Because I don't need to jump on my tackles yet. In my corner, I'm going Trent McDuffie.
That's fair. I thought about it, but
I told you
I was gonna snag McDuffie, but Quinyon Mitchell is still sitting out there.
He's not as good as McDuffie.
He's not as good, but I don't think the drop off is the same. It's not as big of a drop off as like Saquon to the next best running.
No, Saquon. I think the more I look at this, Saquon was the right pick for the first pick.
That's fair.
The more we do this,
I don't hate that. Yeah, I mean that's the one that's like the gap is really there.
Despairing, yeah.
Yeah. All right. With that being said, let's go.
So this is getting interesting now.
It is.
I know really who I want with one of my next picks.
I'm gonna.
I know who I'm taking with both my next picks. It's fine. This is easy, man. This is easy. One of us is sweating. The other is not.
I know. I'm just like constantly double checking myself, make sure I'm not missing something here. I think I know what I'm gonna do here because I think this is the best one available. I believe.
You do that.
Well, that's tough. Actually, no. I'm just double checking, making sure I'm not missing anyone here. That is who I want to take. So maybe not. Well, yeah. I think that's who I wanted. I'm going to get CJG.
Interesting, okay.
And we go back here. Let's get into this one. Joe Thuney.
That was... You're going to go Joe Thuney. Nice. You didn't take my guard.
Yeah. I mean, we got... I will say guard, interior line, we got a little bit more to work with.
Yeah. That is where I'm going next is guard. Back to it, because you could technically take my guy next. I'm going to go Trey Smith as my guard.
I figured that's where you're going to go.
That's the next best guy. There's one other that I would consider, but I want, again, the best guys at the best positions. And then linebacker, I'm going with DPOY finalist Zach Bond.
Yeah, that's fair.
And I was afraid you were going to take him. Afraid you were going to take him there. Happy you.
I was going to go back to the linebacker there, but I was kind of on the fence about it.
All right.
You have both of your guards, right?
Both my guards now.
So you have both your guards. You don't have any tackles.
I have no tackles.
I'm very happy with. I did snag the 2 best tackles on the.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got one more to work with there.
I know my 1 tackle I'm taking for sure.
Yeah.
Which I'm happy about.
Your right tackle is going to be pretty weak. It's not going to be great.
I'm going to take a look at everything real quick, but you do that.
All right. We're mostly into doubled up territory here, right?
Yeah, there's one. I'm not telling you what position we still have that.
I know which one we still have that we don't. Neither one of us have an edge.
Oh, then there's 2. There's 2 left.
Edge and our third receiver. Yeah. No, and I'm good with any of the edge options. I'm not going to lie. So, with that being said, I was going to go the third receiver anyway.
Okay.
This is not the easiest thing. I think you can make arguments for several people here.
Mm-hmm.
But based on what I have, who are my receivers right now? A.J. Brown and Newt. I'm going to go with this one for fit.
Okay.
This one, I think, because I got 2 bigger bodies right now in receivers.
All right.
So, in terms of fit, I'm going to go Xavier Worthy, and then I'm going to start taking some best available. So I'm going to go Xavier Worthy and Chris Jones on the D-line.
Okay. Here is, now that you've officially taken these picks, this is the reason I was waiting to take a third wide receiver, is does it matter if they are hurt or not?
I feel like it should matter.
That's my question. Does it matter if they are injured or not injured?
Are they playing this weekend?
Doesn't matter if they're injured or not injured. Answer the question.
Are they playing this weekend? Answer that question.
I need you to answer mine first.
It matters, yes.
Then I will digress.
Who were you going to say?
I would have taken Rashee Rice.
But yeah, no, he's not playing. He doesn't matter.
That's why irrelevant. I wasn't going to. Yeah. If that's the way we're playing it, then I will continue on with my day.
Yeah, fair enough.
I know who my third wide receiver is going to be then. Now the question is, who do I want as my edge? That's kind of the play here.
I think there's 3 options. Honestly, that's why I wasn't touching it, because I'm good with either one of these options.
So there's one on the Chiefs I like, and that's probably where I'm going to go.
Mm-hmm. There's one on the Chiefs, one on the Bills, one on the Eagles. And I'm good with either one of those.
I'm not good with the one on the Eagles, so I'd rather not. I think I'm just going to go with Karlaftis.
Fair enough. I mean, who's the Eagles one? Who did I have listed at that? Josh Sweat.
Josh Sweat, Bryce Huff. They're all underwhelming. I was looking at.
Well, the thing that I was saying about that is, so you're going Karlaftis?
I am going to go Karlaftis for sure.
I mean, Sweat, Karlaftis, and then the one that I'm going to take, they all have the same number of sacks.
What, Epinesa?
So you got Karlaftis.
Yeah. And then I'll go with Mailata. Just get him out of the way.
Yeah, you had to take that one. All right, dude. So I'll take my edge.
All right.
Since we're here. I'm going to go Gregory Rousseau.
No, you're going with Rousseau. Rousseau's interesting, not because I just don't know if I consider him a true edge. That's why I was kind of like not really going Rousseau.
Fair enough. I mean, he is kind of. He's enough of one.
Sure. I guess you can. I mean, you can kind of put him more in the realm of like an Aaron Donald type. Plays in.
Well, he's a D. He's listed as a D end, so he's coming off the end.
More times than not, sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, it's the same number of sacks.
Yeah, I guess I'm playing more.
Karlaftis.
I'm playing more to true placement.
Do you want me to take Josh Sweat?
No.
Will that make you happier? I can take Josh Sweat. I told you I'm good with either one of the 3.
Take who you want. You want Rousseau? Take Rousseau, baby. That's all you.
Well, I want Rousseau.
Then take him. I'm not arguing you.
I already did. I already wrote it down. It's inked in forever, and we can't change it.
All right.
Anyway, and now we're just on to filling stuff out. So I'll take Quinyon.
Okay.
Guantanamo Bay.
You take Guantanamo Bay.
And then your next 2?
Oh, shit. I'm just looking over everything because I don't love it. But that's life. You can't always love
That
everything,
is,
right?
so is life.
Cry. All right, I'm gonna take Jeremy Chin
Fair enough.
as my safety. I like him a lot. He's a gadget guy.
Mm-hmm.
Does a lot for that Commanders team. And then I'm gonna go Goddard while I try to figure out my tackle.
That's fair. All right, I am going to go. Who do I want? Who do I want my guard to be? Fucking.
Oh, I know who I want my tackle to be. Already, yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. My team's done. We're ready. We're cooking.
Sorry, I'm just double checking myself.
No, you're good.
So, here's my question.
All right.
Mekhi Becton is listed as a tackle.
He's a tackle.
But he also plays right guard for the
I'm
Eagles.
just gonna be
He's their
honest with
starting
you.
right guard.
I'm gonna help you out. There's better guards in this than Mekhi Becton. So
I just wanted to
keep for your sake, keep looking. Because if you take Mekhi
Fair
Becton,
enough.
I'm sweeping the floor with you.
Well, anyway, I'll come back to that. I'm gonna go Cam Jurgens.
Okay.
Get my center, and then I'm just gonna snag James Cook while I think about the last.
That's fair. Very, very fair. Not mad about that. Okay, I'm just gonna get the. Okay, I'm going to go with Stefon Diggs and Josh Allen.
Stefon Diggs isn't.
Not Diggs. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, not Diggs. It's one of those days, dude.
Shakir?
Why? No, not Khalil.
Or Amari.
Amari. I'm going to go Amari and then Josh Allen. Wow, Diggs. I need to go run into traffic.
I was going to say, he's not available for any of it. What do I need? Linebacker and...
Mm-hmm.
Who do I want? It's fucking hard to be.
Yeah, I mean, for me, there's like an obvious pick, but again, that's just me.
Just kind of hitting a wall here.
I see that. Good.
Jesus. I'm going to go... I feel like he's the best available. Cyrus Torrance.
Sure.
I mean, I feel like it's lateral no matter what there.
I'd probably lean Sam Cosmi on the Commanders. That's where I would have went. And I think then there's like a little bit of a drop off to any other guard, but that's just me.
That's fair. Linebacker is tough here. Did you snag on your linebacker? Did you get one yet?
I took Zach Bond. I took.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you took the
DPOY finalist, man.
That's fair. Yeah. Ooh, I got two that I'm sitting on here. Let's look at this. Not a great year there.
I have my tackle, so
that's fair.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, not doing that. Let me just patience. Ooh, that's interesting. Actually, I forgot that he was available. Check myself here. Yeah, I forgot that this guy was on this team.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I remember, Bobby Wagner.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I was down between him and honestly Nick Bolton.
Nick Bolton would have been the guy I went with.
I was on the fence there, but I'll take the short tackler.
That's fair. I'm gonna go Spencer Brown with my last pick here. Tackle on the Bills.
Fair enough.
He's been pretty consistent. Who were the other two tackles?
No, your last two picks. I forgot to write those down.
Amari and Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. You waited that long to do. All right. So, how do we feel about this?
I feel pretty good about my team.
I kind of like mine too here. So, I mean, Mahomes Allen, that's the wash, I think.
Yeah, that essentially why I went Saquon.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so you got the edge at running back there. Receivers.
You got me on wide receiver 1, AJ over Terry. There's nothing I can do. I have you on wide receiver 2 by far. And who's your third?
Call it a wash. I took Worthy. I took a fit play there.
We'll call it a wash. So I'm up 2-1.
2-1?
Back. We call it quarterback a wash.
Sorry, I can't do math. Yeah. Sorry. I was like, wait a minute.
Do you want to call tight end a wash?
I mean, I have who will end up being the greatest pass catcher, not tight end, pass catcher in playoff history on my team.
Sure. If you want it, I'll give it to you.
Also, let's look at last week here, just for the sake of it, and even just look at what each of these two guys did.
All right, dude. I'm gonna give it to you. Just calm down.
I'm just saying. Travis Kelce was, where are you? 7 for 117 and a touchdown.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. We'll call. We're knotted up at 2. You have me at both tackle spots. Fine. So I have you at the rest of the O line by far.
Yes, I got you on both the tackles.
I have you at both guard and center. So I'm up 5-4.
Yeah. D line.
I mean,
what are we doing with this one? This is
somebody has to come away. Somebody has to come away with this winner.
Let's come back to D line because I want to argue about that one a little bit.
All right.
Edge. I think that's a wash.
I'll
I don't think either one of us can.
There was no standout best edge player of these 4 teams.
I think
I'll give you that.
That's a wash on the board there.
I have you at linebacker and corner.
Yes.
So that puts it 7-4.
I think I got safety there.
I don't necessarily think you do, but it also doesn't matter. I already beat you.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I think I constructed the better team though. I think fit. I think my fit is better.
Sure. Congrats. Whatever makes
on having the interior O line.
Interior O line, better
bullied
defense.
On the edges. When you're getting bullied on the edges and the pocket is collapsing on the outside, containing Josh Allen.
Yeah, because Jordan Mailata is such a bad tackle.
You got one side covered. I'm coming around on the other one.
Spencer Brown is 6'7".
I'll take Chris Jones against any one of your interior
Spencer
guys.
Brown allowed 1 sack this year. 1 sack.
Yeah, he didn't play Chris Jones.
Yes, he did. And Chris Jones rushes the interior. He doesn't rush the outside, you idiot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's blowing up the middle.
Blowing up my all-pro middle? You want to consider
Chris Jones
that?
Any day of the week in the playoffs. I took playoff performers here.
Oh my god. You're such a nut. You just can't handle that I beat you.
Well, how's Zach Bond going to do when Mahomes is tiptoeing the sideline and he comes in just a second too late?
Or we're back to this. Jesus.
I'm living off of those. You got to give me 13 seconds. I got A.J. Brown and Travis Kelce.
How's the interior of your offensive line going to handle Jalen Carter blowing it up day in, day out? Huh? We saw how that worked last week against the Rams. And unlike your O-line...
That's why her D-line's a wash.
But unlike your middle of your O-line, mine's an all-pro. All 3 spots.
I still take Chris Jones.
I'm not arguing.
I like him against anybody, just like I like Jalen Carter against anybody.
Oh, this is absurd. I want to work at show.
Dibs on Andy Reid. Dibs on Andy Reid.
We didn't do Coates. If we would have done Coates, I think he
might
have been the first pick.
And then I win. And then I just win because I have Andy Reid.
No.
Yeah. That's how it works, unfortunately for you.
So I just want to go on the record. If I would have lost that, I would have admitted it, and I would have happily given him the win and let him celebrate.
Well,
that's not what happened here.
You don't like to argue.
Oh, I love to argue. However, the facts are in there. And you're arguing because you know you lost.
I will go put this same exact team into Madden. I will put them against each other.
You do that.
And I'm hanging 30.
As my team hangs 50. You do that, you let me know the outcome, and we'll have this talk.
Listen, Mahomes is going for a 3-peat with Isaiah Pacheco.
You didn't even draft Pacheco. You didn't even draft.
That's what I'm saying, is I'm giving him a better running back.
Oh my god. All right. I'm done. I ain't got nothing.
This is the only reason I wanted to do this, was to yell at you at the end.
Unbelievable.
Was that, despite what we just agreed upon, my team's better. I'm the better drafter.
Sure.
Anything else is fake news. It's all propaganda.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. Trying to take me down.
That was our little fun thing we had for you this week. We're gonna try to do something like that every week here from now.
It's gonna get more fun going through here. It's gonna be more fun for me. It's gonna be less fun for you because there's gonna be a lot more hypothetical stuff coming.
I'm cool with hypotheticals now. I'm not cool with hypotheticals that I don't ever foresee happening. That's the difference.
Well, I'm gonna find them.
Yeah, I'm sure you will.
There's going to be a lot. You're going to hear me say "if" a lot, and you're going to get really angry.
All right,
it's going to be great.
Well, we'll have some new and fresh things for you. Probably once a week here, up until draft day, and then from there we'll kind of make it happen. You got
our GM caps on here?
Yeah.
I like that too. No, that's all I got.
Awesome.
I hope everybody loses this weekend.
That would be a dream.
There's just no Super Bowl this year.
Let's get out of here.